Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We will begin shortly in the next few minutes. For now, just sit back, relax, and find yourself a nice, comfortable place to meditate. And we'll just wait a couple more minutes for more people to join. And please stay with us, and I'm sure we'll have a nice meditation tonight. Good evening, everyone, once again. It's a real pleasure to welcome you again for another meditation session at We Meditate. For those of you who may be new, we're doing Sahaja Yoga meditation, which is an amazing technique, very simple but very, very powerful. And it all comes down to the idea of awakening one's Kundalini energy. Once awakened, this energy that normally lies dormant brings us into a state of meditation. It rises up all the way, pierces through this limbic area, which is in Sanskrit referred to as Sahasrara chakra, or in other words, 1,000 petals. That's the translation of the Sahasrara. And that of course refers to the limbic area having multiple nerve endings right here. And so once the energy comes up, it gives us this union between ourselves, our true inner self, and the divine energy, the cosmos, the nature, the energy that created us. And the Sanskrit term for it would be Parama Chaitanya, an all-pervading energy. And all of this may seem very esoteric at first, but we can actually experience this knowledge, this ancient knowledge, directly on our central nervous system, which is why Sahaja Yoga meditation is so unique. You can literally feel it sort of right away, feel the effect of your meditation practice directly on your palms as well as above your head. Sometimes it's not super clear for everyone just starting out. It may take a few weeks of regular practice to start experiencing these sensations, but stick around and we will try an exercise that awakens the inner energy, as well as an exercise that will help us to bring ourselves more into balance, more into this coherent self of balance with ourselves. And just before we begin, perhaps some of you have been meditating with us before, and thank you for joining us again. Don't be discouraged by the fact that we are doing this the same exercise at the beginning of each session, because in the end, hopefully you come here to meditate, and meditation comes with Kundalini awakening. So every time reawakening the Kundalini energy, re-establishing this connection allows us to get into this meditative state, because however commercialized meditation has become, in reality it is a living process that needs to occur within yourself, and there is nothing really that can induce it apart from your own pure desire and your own attention. And so what we're going to do is we will be placing our right hand on various parts of our body corresponding to those different energy centers, always on the left hand side. And by placing our hands on these energy centers, we will be directing our attention to them, which is what helps activate those energy centers and invite the Kundalini energy to come through and come up. And we will be also saying various affirmations, again, to direct our attention towards a certain quality of a chakra, of an energy center, and activate it. And it's this simple, and then in the end we will hopefully feel something, and hopefully we will get into a meditative state, is the state of meditation. So without any further ado, let's begin and see how we feel. You don't have to sit cross-legged on the floor like I do. You can sit in a chair or however you find comfortable. Just make sure that you're not too sort of lethargic. Make sure you're alert. And we will place our left hand on our palm, in our lap, and it will stay there throughout this exercise. And I'm just going to quickly show you. We're going to put our hand on the heart, on the stomach on the left side, on the stomach here where our hip connects to our body, on the neck, on our forehead, and on the top of our head as well. I'll guide you through it, and if you're confused, feel free to open your eyes and see what we're doing. But otherwise, keep your eyes closed throughout this exercise and concentrate on what you're feeling inside. Okay, so let's close our eyes. Put your hand on your heart, on the left-hand side. And we will just listen to our heartbeat. And now concentrate on our breathing as well. Here, we will ask a question within ourselves. We're not going to think about an answer. We will just ask this question into the silence within us. Am I the pure spirit? Am I my own true self? You don't have to say it out loud, just within yourself. You're doing this for yourself. So ask within, am I my true self? Am I the pure spirit? Let's put our hand a little lower down. Our hand should be the left side of our stomach, just beneath our rib cage. Here we will ask another question within ourselves. Am I my own master? Am I my own guru? Am I my own master? Again, don't think about an answer, just put your attention onto this question. Am I a master to myself? Now we will move our hand lower down, where our hip connects to our body on the left hand side. And here we will ask this Kundalini energy lying within us. And we will refer to it as Mother, because it is a motherly energy within us. It has these beautiful motherly qualities. Mother Kundalini, please give me pure knowledge. Mother Kundalini, please give me pure knowledge about myself. Please give me pure knowledge about myself. Let's raise this hand higher up again on the left side of our stomach. And here we will say confidently, this time affirming it, I am my own master. I am my own guru. I am my own master. I am my own guru. Now, let's place our hand on the left heart, on the left side of our chest. And here we will also affirm confidently within, I am the pure spirit. I am not just this body, I am not this mind. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. You can put your right hand on the left side of your neck and turn your head a little bit to the right. And here we want to get rid of any false notion of guilt within us. We want to get rid of any negativity, any negative feeling about ourselves, because that prevents this Kundalini energy from rising and from bringing us into a meditative state. So here we will say, I am not guilty of anything. I am not guilty. I am not guilty. I am not guilty. Just say it a few times. Don't think about any mistakes you may have made, anything that may be dragging you down. Just try to detach from it, at least for a little while. And if you are something higher, something eternal, then how can you be guilty? Of course you will correct your mistakes, and we all make mistakes and we need to correct them, but in our true essence, we are this higher, pure self. So we can be detached about any mistakes we may have made. And so you can say, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. Now place your hand across your forehead. And at this stage, we will try to get rid of any negative emotion towards others. So you can say simply, I forgive. I forgive everyone, including myself. Don't try to think about anyone in particular, but rather just say, I forgive. I forgive. And try to experience that relief that comes from forgiving someone. I forgive. And lastly, the most important step perhaps, place your right hand on the top of your head, stretch your fingers, and move the scalp on your head in a clockwise direction, massaging the top of your head. And here, while massaging the top of our head this way, we will ask Mother Kundalini, please bring me into a meditative state. Please awaken within me. Please give me my yoga, my union with the divine energy, with the energy of the cosmos. Mother, please give me my self-realization. And we can raise our hand a few centimeters above our head. And see if you can feel a kind of a cool breeze coming out of your head towards your hand. You can also swap hands and see if you can feel anything with your left hand above your head. It can be very, very subtle or very strong indeed. Let's put both of our hands on our lap, palms facing upwards. But keep your attention above your head, as if you're still holding your hand up there. Because it is your attention that invites this Kundalini energy to come up and bring you into a state of meditation. We will sit in silence for just half a minute. If any thoughts come into your mind, just let them go, like waves of the ocean washing ashore, then coming back into the ocean. Just try to watch them and don't follow them. That is a necessary condition for us to feel the meditation, this state of thoughtless awareness. We are aware, we are not asleep, but we are thoughtless. Let's try to be in that state for just half a minute. Don't force it, relax, but also see if you can not think for 5-10 seconds. See if you can relax your mind enough for it to become still, like the surface of a lake. Completely thoughtless, completely still. We can together open our eyes gradually. See if you feel, well, hopefully you feel more relaxed. But what I will ask you to put your attention on is what you feel on your palms. You can put your palms on the level of your chest. Can you feel coolness coming out of one of the palms, or maybe both of them? And also, what do you feel on your fingertips? And so what happens when this Kundalini energy rises up is that it starts to activate our chakras, and our palm is like a map of our subtle system. Each finger corresponds to a particular chakra, and there's also a projection here at the base of our palm, as well as in the center and around the center. So for each side we have this amazing mechanism of self-diagnosis, if you like. And so we can feel, if you can't feel anything now, don't be discouraged. Sometimes it takes a bit of time to develop this sensitivity, but perhaps you can already feel a gentle, cool breeze, which is great, or some tingling sensations, maybe particularly on one of the fingers. So there are ways to balance particular chakras that you feel are out of balance. But today we will do something a bit more simple, which is to balance out the the three energy channels. So there's a left, right, and center energy channel. And I won't spend too much time explaining. You will understand as we go along. But in general terms, left side corresponds to our emotions, our past, whereas the right side to our future, our thinking, our activity. And the center channel is the channel that Kundalini uses to rise and to pierce through our Sahasrara chakra, bringing us into meditation. And so, contrary to popular belief, being in balance doesn't actually mean being very calm and very, let's say, lethargic. You can be calm, for sure, but it doesn't mean that you are in any way not active, necessarily. So, when we meditate, of course, we want to achieve a state of stillness of thought, like we said, a state which allows Kundalini to rise. But in reality, meditation doesn't end when we get up and continue our day or evening. Meditation is intrinsically a state that we carry throughout the entire day. And so, of course, we can't be constantly balanced like a monk somewhere in the Himalayas. So the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga allows us to achieve a state of balance, which allows us to also be dynamic, be joyful, be very passionate perhaps about something, while still maintaining this core, the center core of our being, the center. And perhaps all of this sounds a little abstract and vague, but when you try, you will understand a bit more. Just a few minutes of meditation in the morning, and your day is like completely different, because you have that gravity within yourself, that stronger core within yourself, and everything else just sort of falls into place much more easily. So I think that's the real true meaning of being in balance, having this capacity to tap into our inner resource that carries us throughout the day. But what we're going to do now in practical terms is trying to clear out, we call it, the left side and the right side, in order to bring down a little bit the activity in these two channels, so that the center channel can be opened up a little more for the Kundalini energy to pass through and to rise. So let's try that. Left hand we will keep on our lap, and the right hand we will place on the floor if you're sitting on the floor, or just towards the floor if you're sitting in a chair. And we can close our eyes. So this begins our second part of tonight's meditation. So maintain your meditative state that hopefully you managed to achieve in the first part. And so now we will direct our attention on the left side of our body. So just try to feel it. Feel the left side of your body. That's, I think, the only way I can explain directing your attention to it. And also see what you feel on the left palm. And we will simply ask, Mother Kundalini, please clear out my left side. Please remove any blockages, any negativity, any emotional burden that I am carrying on my left side. Please awaken the power of pure desire. Please awaken the power of innocence, joy, and purity within me. So I can be spontaneous, I can be joyful, so I can be truthful to myself. And so the amazing thing about Sahaja Yoga meditation is that ideally you should feel something on your left palm right now. Maybe the coolness is intensifying a little bit. Maybe you feel the opposite. Maybe it's getting sort of hot, which means that Kundalini energy is working out various blockages you might have in your left side. Or maybe you don't feel very much yet, so be patient, give yourself some time, stick with it, and you'll absolutely start feeling these sensations if you practice regularly for a couple of weeks. And what we will also do for our left side is we will sing a sound Ah, which happens to be a bija mantra for this left side of ours. Bija mantra meaning mantra of sound. So we simply pronounce a particular sound that resonates with a certain chakra or energy channel. So for the left side, it's the sound Ah. So don't be shy and take a deep breath. Once more. Once more. Okay. Now let's place our right hand on our lap. Left hand we can bend in our elbow and point towards the sky. And your whole attention now should shift to the right side of your body, because we are trying to work on our right energy channel. So this channel, it heats up when we think too much, when we work a lot, when we're very active, maybe just maybe really tired from being so active. This right side, on an energy level, it heats up, and we can literally feel the heat in the right side when we meditate for a bit and develop these very subtle perceptions of our own being. So perhaps you can feel it already. Perhaps you can feel both on your palm, you can feel the tingling sensations in particular fingers, most notably your middle finger and the thumb, and as well in your body, you could feel this heat, this buzzing of your right channel in your body. So see what you feel inside. And also, as we go along, you may start to feel that the warmth and the heat from your right side is actually sort of coming out of your left hand, which is directed towards the sky, almost like some smoke coming out of a pipe, coming out of a chimney. So having our attention on the right side, we will say, Mother Kundalini, please remove all of the heat, all the stress, all the anxiety from my right side. Please remove all the overthinking. Remove any negativity which prevents me from having clear attention, pure attention. Please remove all the heat from my right side. And here we will say the bija mantra, the sound mantra of Oo. Let's breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Okay, so now let's place our left hand back on our lap. Now, of course, we will try to activate the center energy channel, and for that we're just gonna invite our Kundalini energy to rise up. So we'll place our right hand in front of the base of our spine, and we will move it along all the way up to that last energy center on the top of our head. And we will do this several times, and our attention will go with the hand along the spine, as if inviting this Kundalini energy to come up. And we will be saying the sound as we go along. So let's try. And so now we'll place both of our hands on our forehead, and we will massage from the center of our forehead towards our ears several times, applying some pressure. Sure to get your eyebrows, and also you can move your hands higher up and massage from the center of your head towards your ears to just help open up this area. We will now place both of our hands onto our lap, and we will be meditating now for a couple of minutes. Keep your attention above your head. Try to be thoughtless but relaxed. And just patiently wait for this Kundalini energy to come up and bring you to a state of meditation. We will play some music for you, so for just 2-3 minutes, this is the time for us to meditate. This is the time that we will allow ourselves to get into meditation. put your hand on the top of your head, massage it a bit more, and just ask, Mother, please come into my head. Please come into my Sahasrara chakra. Please, Mother Kundalini, bring me into the state of meditation. And you can do also the exercise where we massage from the center of the forehead towards our ears. This really helps to stop our thinking. Let's put our hands back on our lap. Try to meditate just a couple more minutes. So we can gradually open our eyes. See how you feel. You turn the mic off. See how you feel above your head. And see if there's a cool breeze above your head. Try with your left hand. What you could also feel is literally a cool breeze just on your head, like coolness, as if there is mint applied to the top of your head. See what you feel on your palms as well. And generally just see how you feel inside. Was it a good experience for you? We really hope it was. We do these meditations completely for free. There is nothing for us to gain from it apart from just having a nice experience ourselves. I personally really enjoy doing these sessions. I think today I personally had a really good experience, really good meditation. Even now I feel a cool breeze here, and it's not necessarily just about the cool breezes or anything. It's the state it puts you into, this state of clarity, state of connection, state of as if you're being nurtured, being nourished by this higher force, like a plant being watered, perhaps. And it's very gentle, very, very loving, very soothing. Something that really helps personally me to, with anything in life. And we really hope that you feel it, or you will feel it. We will be doing another session next week on Tuesday, and I think on Thursday is the Christmas day, or rather in Europe it is. So I don't think there will be a session on Thursday, although we will confirm that. And but we just really hope that you continue joining us and continue meditating with us. And let us know how you feel. There is if you're watching this on wemeditate.co website, there is a contact form directly at the bottom of the website. And let us know how you feel. Let us know how you're finding these sessions. Let us know if you have a good experience. And we really hope that you'll join us again, and we will also be starting an in-depth course next year. So look out for those announcements, and let us know through the contact form if you're interested. So you can pre-register your interest this way. Otherwise, we will leave the music on for a bit for you to maybe continue meditating if you would like to do so. And thank you so much for joining us today, and have a good rest of your evening. Thank you.